minutes gone past the hour of 8. It's time for us to focus on one particular trending story from trends in the papers. Yes, it's time for Mainland Focus. And you're still on to Mainland 98.3 FM. And it's a good thing because right now, in a few minutes after I introduce the focus for the morning, you get to be a part of the show. We're talking because 2023 is a definitive year for Nigeria, and it's something that a whole lot of us are talking about right now. It's the hot topic at the moment because it's a make or mar situation that we're finding ourselves in. So we're going to be discussing security, election security. That's what we're going to be focusing on, pre-elections, during the elections, and post-elections. Do you think that we can actually have a violence-free election season? That's what we're going to be looking into. I'm going to break things down. And finally, we have Fuad Said with us in the studio. But before we go deep into the discuss for this morning, we'll take a short break and we will be right back. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. You're still on to Mainland 90.3 FM and Mainland Focus. Much ado about elections next year. That is what we are looking at in recent times. We can't avoid it, and this general elections, 2023 general elections, is not just elections as usual. It's a whole lot. It says a whole lot about who we are, what we want as a country, and especially and where we are going. Thank you very much. And where we are going. So it's worth looking into very, very critically, and not forgetting that campaigns are also starting on Wednesday. That's in less than 48 hours. Campaigns will start, and then we can start asking the bold questions. All right. Yes, consumer to productive. We're looking forward to that. But how do you intend to do that? Public-private partnership. Okay, cool. What are your plans? The economy right now is dying.
I'm the unifier. How do you want
How do you want to unify? And also the one who wants to continue on the legacies. And the legacies right now, students are home. Well, how do you intend to continue on that? These are the big questions, the bold questions that that we're going to be asking right here at Mainland FM. Trust me, we're going to provide all the details. I just look forward to it. All right. But in the meantime, demand for bulletproof vehicles, special security gadgets surges. In recent times, insecurity has been a serious issue, especially at politicians. There has been some sort of focus. You just hear that, the Ifeanyi Ubah's case, the brigade guard. We also had the president's advance team, also. And, it's been a serious issue. And what we have now is that the peace accord, that's the National Peace Committee headed by Abdulsalami Abubakar, is proposing 2 peace accords. Usually it's just one. They just sign that the elections will be free,
and then
but
everybody goes to
with
sleep,
the way things are going right now, if you follow the trajectory of things, you see that even online, the hate speech, the attack of personalities, people are really, really passionate.
It's so toxic out there.
It's toxic out there, and it's scary, and I'm sure that's what the peace committee looked at. We need to ensure that this doesn't translate into violence at the elections,
before and during the elections, and even after the elections.
Exactly. And that's why what they want to do now, because they have stated that during electionary campaigns, politicians and their supporters usually create incitements that could endanger the country's peace. So in view of this, they have decided to organize 2 peace accords for the 2023 general elections. They said the first peace accord, which will hold on Thursday, that's September 29, will commit all political parties, presidential candidates and their spokesperson to peaceful political campaigns and rallies devoid of violence and incitement. That's pre-elections. Now, the second peace accord will come up shortly before the elections, and it is intended to commit candidates to accepting the outcome of the votes, as long as it is adjudged to be free, fair, and credible. But I would like to ask that, should it just be the candidates? I think even their supporters too, there should be some sort of commitment. They can't drag everybody.
Well, the
I don't know. There should be some sort of commitment.
Again, they are thinking that, of course, the candidates will give the lead. If, for example, you're supporting a particular aspirant and then the elections come and he loses, and he tells you, oh, well, it's been fair and fair, I said the result of the election, let's just go home, re-strategize and hope to win another day. That would be, but just imagine he loses the election and he tells them, oh, just go to the streets, I've been rigged out of the election, will not take it. You understand? So the commitment should be majorly about the aspirants who are going to give the lead to their supporters.
Well, Fuad, as it is now, some people are of the opinion that the purchase of armored vehicles by politicians ahead of the campaigns is a clear indication that they want to promote violence to win the elections.
I really don't want to speculate.
Do you think that things could degenerate to that point?
I don't want to.
I mean, just campaigns.
Well, I don't want to speculate. I really don't want to speculate and go towards that line and say, oh, it's because they want to promote violence. I just think that
they are just scared for themselves.
I think they're just scared for themselves. The level of insecurity in the country.
They're scared for themselves?
No, of course, the insecurity in the country. Look at what happened in Anambra State. If not for the bulletproof vehicle, that guy would have been gone. Would have been gone. So I just think they want to put
a lot of orderlies.
And
I hope that this purchase of armored vehicles
will not be limited to themselves alone.
The security personnel should also be considered.
I no go orderly anybody if I know the bulletproof. I'm sorry. You open me up to danger.
At this time now, we have to acknowledge that the country is insecure, and the ability to campaign in every part of our country without being attacked by political thugs or criminal elements like bandits is becoming a challenge.
That's why they are buying these things here.
And that is why people are moving up to self-protection. But we are asking this question now. The conditions for political violence in Nigeria has been set, whether we like political engagements on social media.
Even the spokesperson are already getting very toxic here.
You spoke of one of them being combative just this morning, so the ground is set, but how do we ensure a violence-free election come next year? Because even on the radio, you listen to some callers, the way they go,
you have to just
extreme.
manage.
You have to try to manage
calm them
down and say, calm down. We're all.
We can't burn down the country because of elections.
Thank you very much.
We have no other country.
We can't burn down the country. So that is where we are going. All right. With everything being said, the peace committee has set up peace accord, 2 peace accords. Campaigns should please be violence free. Elections should please be violence free. the aftermath of the elections, whatever it is, as long as it is adjudged to be free, fair, and credible, leave it as it is. Can we have a repeat of 2011 where the 2015, where the sitting president called, the winner and said, "Congratulations," with the way things are now. All right, so that is where we are. That's what we are discussing this morning. Can we, can these people actually be committed? Can we trust them for a violence-free election?
And I think the commitment also has to go to the supporters. We've seen things on social media that have become a bit scary. The fact
People's
that
lives are being threatened,
and people don't even want to take, contrary opinions. People don't understand that people have a right.
It is either my candidate or nothing.
People have a right to choose whatever they want and vote for whoever they want. That's the beauty of democracy.
That's what democracy is all about.
So it's not the candidates alone. I think the supporters to have to find a way to commit, to understand that elections is just like any other game. One person wins, the other person loses, and we move on.
09136000410 09136000410. That's the number for you to call, or you can send a text message or a WhatsApp message, and let's get your thoughts. You're on to Mainland 98.3 FM. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Peter.
How are you?
We are well,